Score another one for the audience. Ding! Congratulations. Would you let me get there, please? Oh my goodness. Seniors, right? Give a round of applause for the audience. They got scores. Right. Now, as my esteemed students want to point out, there's one more out there. One more. Do you know what it is? Up. Yeah, the spirit of adventure. And up. Give another round of applause. Band students, you see that, guys? Awesome, Johnson. I can't believe we're on our last piece. I can't believe this. Unbelievable. This is going to be an awesome piece, though. You're going to love it. One of the things that I love about Pacifica High School is the fact that we have another class here that actually I designed and created and actually brought to Pacifica High School. It's called World Music. And in World Music, we get the opportunity to explore world cultures and listen to their music and absorb that. And I get to tell my students to become world travelers and travel around the world and explore these cultures on your own and enjoy the music along the way, completely and totally. And it was a course that I designed over, oh my goodness me, I think I'm going to date myself, nearly 15 years ago. I want to say, we're in year 14 or 15, I'm going to have to look it up. And it was one of those classes that I really felt belonged here at Pacifica High School. We needed a multicultural class. We needed the idea of students to be able to become explorers and understand there's more out there besides just the city of Oxnard, and there's so much to explore and enjoy about world cultures. And we became the first school in the state of California to offer that class. It was only offered at the college level. It was never offered at high school. And I brought it in here to Pacifica High School and allowed students to be able to have the opportunity to be able to explore those cultures. In and of itself, one of the things that we've always explored in Symphonic Band is the idea of exploring different cultures and their music. One year we played a Japanese piece. Another year we played a Native American and First Peoples piece. And we get to do that in Symphonic Band, and that's one of the beauties of the designing of Symphonic Band. But now I get to bridge that gap between Symphonic Band and world music and bring it all together. And one of the newest things within world music is Middle Eastern music and such. And so when I found this piece, I went, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful piece called Arabian Dances. And what's going to happen is you're going to hear different different wind members pass along different dances. And they're going to pass things from the idea of the winds and into percussion and back and forth. And you're going to hear various dances from various parts and various sections. Please enjoy Arabian Dances. It will feature a few soloists coming up, and I will let this piece speak for itself. So here we go, Arabian Dances. Please, let's take a moment and acknowledge all of our soloists over along in here. Please, can I have Nuri stand up, please? Paula, please stand. And Claude and Nicole, you did the duet at the beginning. Please wave out. The audience members, thank you so very much. Congratulations. And if I could have all of Symphonic Band, please stand and take this glorious applause you are about to receive. Give them one more round of applause. Why not? Thank you. You may be seated. How about we do this? We'll save our encore for this Saturday at the Rio School District Festival. We have two other pieces that we're going to debut and play. And our jazz ensemble will actually be playing twice that afternoon. So we're going to play once with Dr. Puglisi's ensemble in the early afternoon at 1:30, and then jazz ensemble will do another split performance at 3:50, and then we do the mass band performance, which I guarantee will be an absolute delight and such. Please give them one more round of applause. They worked hard all year. I can't believe it. And still, can't wrap my head around it. It's the end of the year. You know, I find myself very blessed here at Pacifica High School. I'm fortunate to have all of these students at my symphonic band working hard each and every day during the period, exploring concert literature and 21st styles and such. How many of you are also in marching band and color guard in the fall? Let me raise a hand. There it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So usually students are what we call concurrently enrolled. They take both marching and symphonic band. I'm going to take both components as they go through. And then, of course, I get to teach stage band zero period, which you'll be able to hear their concert next Tuesday evening at 6:30, but we'll be on the back patio for that one. We're going to do it. It's called Jazz Under the Stars. We'll play for you as the sun goes down and such. But I am truly blessed here. I've been at Pacifica High School since it opened. I'm an original Triton. I'm one of the last few OTs remaining that have not retired or moved on to other locations. And I've been in the Oxnard Union High School District for 29 years. Yeah. And I don't often talk about myself and my journey. But my journey started at Rio Mesa High School in 1994. And believe it or not, I was the first female band director ever hired in the Oxnard Union High School District. They've never had a woman. And it's what I do. Thank you. And most of my students, you know, may not even know that because I don't often talk about myself. My world revolves around them each and every day and trying to get them to become musically successful and how to overcome those challenges and gain those successes as they go through and such. But for me, my journey to be here in the Oxnard Union High School District, most people say, well, you live in Santa Barbara, Ms. Rogers, why aren't you teaching there? I could, but I choose to be here. Why? Because it's for the students of Pacifica High School. It's for the students that I previously had at Rio Mesa High School. I still run into old students, some of which I now have their children in my ensemble. So yes, I am really dating myself now. But in essence, I love being here. I love the culture, I love the people. Not that Santa Barbara isn't a wonderful town, I lived there, I was born there, and Santa Barbara is my little patch of paradise. But for them, they don't believe in the arts. The first jobs that are always cut every year in May are the arts in Santa Barbara. Hard to believe that I call my hometown and I love my hometown, but the first thing they do is they cut the arts. And how we solve that is we put forth bond measures to be able to have music teachers come in and actually teach music to students in Santa Barbara. And at Pacifica High School, you passed a beautiful bond measure that allowed us to have this. We were the first school in the Oxnard Union High School District to actually have a full auditorium, a full working auditorium that wasn't like a lecture hall. Because that's how Oxnard High School